Good afternoon and welcome to the Simone Rink in Cambridge after one of the more unusual visiting team starting lineup announcements we've ever seen for obvious reasons. All right, no time to worry here. Game is on from Cambridge. Underwood played it ahead. This is Workman. Workman to the net. Damaris couldn't tap it by. Played ahead. Free love. Cut off by the Falcons. Taken back by Workman. Sent in by Underwood. Workman gonna bring it back in. Now Underwood right side. Underwood across out of the reach of Mikey Damaris. Force still sends it back in. Allen sends it back in. Just over a minute gone. First period here from the Simone Rink in Cambridge. There's a whistle. I did not hear. To the left of Cole, the other end of the ice. Face-off is won by Lesniak, just barely. Bring it at Cardillo. Cardillo knocked in. There to Duros right there. Duros to the net. Save me by McGowan. Katarina couldn't clear it out. Chip towards the net. No dice. Kept in by Allen. Now Cardillo centers. Score! Drew Duros from Cardillo and Allen. And DT leads 1-0. 1:32 in. These guys will accuse me of cursing them in a bit for doing their opening lineups. That's going to be, they text it, so it's going to be 18. Falcons try to clear out, but it is cut off there. To the point, Free Love fires, and a save. To the left of McGowan. Face-off is tied up. Wilkie had the draw. He loses it. It was won by Cambridge's Wiley Welch. Cut off by Jack Michaud, keeping it in. Behind that, a hit. Wilkie has the puck now. Taken away there by Cameron Roof. Roof ahead to Perez. Intercepted the blue line by McDougall, who's on a 6-game scoring streak to start the season. McDougall turns it over. Joel Perez backhands one in the glove save by Connor Cole. .12:35 to go, first period. Workman taking down for DT, defensive zone to the left of Cole. He wins the draw, now wired out by Allen. Force still has the puck now. Off the boards, and it trickles out. And Colin gets to the attacking zone. Underwood drive back to Workman, back to Underwood, to Damaris! And a nice save by Finn McGowan. To the right of McGowan. Face-off between Welch and Workman. Workman wins the draw. Damaris a shot. Save by McGowan again. It's been the most unusual of away game days for us as a crew. I took the commuter rail to the green line here. The rest of the crew arrived half an hour before the game. Workman wins that draw. Damaris off his equipment. Workman retrieves the puck. Not a force still. A shot blocked into the mesh by Ivan Perez. 2 Perez's, Joel wearing 2, Ivan wearing 3 for the CRLS Falcons. Workman wins that draw. Damaris backhand one off of the stick of Gruffenwad. Now Underwood. Cut off by Roof. Off the skate of Workman. Keeps him with the stick. Deflected out of the zone and back to Workman. Workman turns it over. Joel Perez is offside. DT coming off of a 9-3 win against Littleton Bromfield Parker on Wednesday. Game was turned on its head. Littleton was ahead 3-1 in the second period. DT then put up 5 goals in the span of 3 minutes and 11 seconds. Mikey Damaris had a hat trick in that game. And they soundly beat the Tigers the rest of the way. Falcons coming off of a 3-2 loss against Boston Lion Academy on Wednesday. Freelove over the red, and now over the blue. Nate Freelove, right side. Shot goes nowhere. Falcons over Pete. D to Roof, then back to Pete. Cut off by Duras. Couldn't find Cordillo in front. Now left for Lesniak via McDougal. Now Cordillo. Cut off, punched out by Roof. 4 minutes gone, first period. McDougal behind his own net starts off for DT. Backhanded over to Freelove. Freelove, long pass, glance off the stick of Colin Foley. Ivan Perez over to Cam Roof, back to Perez. Neutral zone, sent him behind the red line off the boards, no icing. Freelove there to get it. Now McDougal starts off of a Falcon player, deflected to the front of the camera's bench. Now Lesniak brings it in front of the mat. Lesniak to Duras. Shot is blocked there by Wiley Welch. Oh, sorry, Vincent Catarina, 13. I thought it was 12. My bad. Now, Joel Perez with Walsh to the right. Couldn't get the pass they wanted. Feeney glances it out. Cut off to the red line by Catarina, and we're going to have a stoppage because the door came open on a hit. Don't see that every day. That was the door that DT came out of to enter the ice. Face-off on the blue line opposite the DT bench. DT won the draw, sent down by Allen on a win by Wilkie. Now Wilkie gets it back. Right corner, attacking zone. Forstell shoots, blocked with a stick by Perez. He's going to bring out Joel Perez over the red. Now over the blue, Perez advanced further, trying to find Reitman. Reitman hit by Forstell just barely. Now Perez with Welch in front. And Cole gets the save, and the whistle. And a very small amount of extracurriculars ensue. .948 gone, the play rather, my bad, first period. Wilkie against Tate Shoanow. The face-off circle. He gets out, this is Jack Michaud over the red, now over the blue. Michaud, shots blocked by Pete. Now Wilkie takes it back. Then Michaud glance off Wilkie's equipment. And the Falcons take it back. This is Roof, bring it out. Over all 3 lines. Disrupted by Allen and Forstell. Gets to Connor Cole, who gets the whistle. Face-off, won by Workman in the defensive zone. Freelove forced it out. Now Damaris advances it further. Now Workman right side. Workman cuts in close, shoots, save, rebound. Underwood left corner. Popped in front out of Freelove's reach off a Cambridge player. Workman gets the puck. Now to McDougal as it was forced out of the zone, and Workman takes it back. Workman couldn't find McDougal, does find Freelove. Freelove dumps it in. McGowan there to play it. Taken back by Pete. Now Matthias Moore. Intercept by Nate Freelove at the blue line. Now Tony Workman to Underwood, back to Workman. Couldn't find the Maris in front. Falcons have it. Moore can't get it out. Now he does. Turns over McDougal just behind the right line. McDougal brings it in. Defended there by Colin Foley. McDougal in a puck battle. He takes it back. Couldn't find option in front as Jack Toner outmuscled him. McDougal takes it back from Toner. McDougal keeps it in. Patrols the line nicely. Holding the puck. Forced out by Moore. The board's back in. Whoa, they were onside there. Okay. Either way, Falcons get it out now. It's Foley. McGowan hands it off to John McManus. Turnover to Tony Workman. Workman going around. That was Wiley Welch in the initial play. Again, looked like a 17 from a glance. Panagaka sends it in. Taken back by Foley. Cut off by Forstill. Sent into the Cambridge zone. Perez was going to get it, but it was cut off by Cardillo. Taken back. That was Katarina. Cut off by Panagakis. He finds Duras. Duras dumps it in behind the line, but McGowan is able to get the puck and get the whistle with 7:16 to play in the first. To the left of McGowan. Lesniak in the draw. Off of Duras' stick up to the point. It is Forstill. Now taking it back Lesniak. The Falcons try to take it away for a moment. Down to Panagakis, sent off Duras to stick back into the Cambridge zone. Duras. Backhand up to the point, cut off by Joel Perez. Now Perez takes it back, then finds Brightman on the pass, who lofts it into the DT zone. Forstill there to defend. Now left corner Perez. Brightman down low. He's hit by Panagakis and Lesniak. Dug out by Perez. Taken away by Panagakis. Christos Panagakis. Laid out. Whoop! He turned it over at the blue line to Perez. Brightman sent it further down low. And they're taking away his goalie. Forstill. Puck rides the boards and finds Ben Cardillo. Can't get out. Caught for the line. A shot saved by Cole. That was a shot by Cameron Roof from the right point. Now Welch down low, chance for Perez. Scramble, dug out by Forstill. And Forstill lofted it ahead. DT goes for a change. Falcons have a D-to-D, Roof to Pete. Turnover. This is Duras shoots. Score! Drew Duras has two. I think Connor Daniel forced a turnover. DT leads 2-0. All good, Ryan. All good. Looks like it's going to be Duras from Daniel on that play. Daniel's McDougal, and now it is Freelove. Played ahead to Michaud. By the way, point of note, hand pass. By the way, point of note, the goals, assists, career points. For those of you who are inquiring, since he's getting close, Tommy Workman is at 82 points for his career through the last game after a 3-point outing, all assists during the last game. Foley sent it out. Cut by McDougal, wide back in off the glass. Now Ivan Perez. Jack Toner. Funny story. So I follow a lot of urbanists and stuff on social media. I'm an urbanist myself. I'll say that. Someone I know through Twitter. I guess Jack Toner's dad is a Cambridge City councilor who helped. I think he helped to get bike lanes installed somewhere. There's bike lanes and traffic signals. There's this contact on Twitter is big in the bike lanes and traffic signals. So it is a small world. Penalty coming on the play. It'll be on DT. Interference. It's going to be against Connor Daniel. So the Falcons with the first power play look at the game with 4:51 to go in the first. So 2:51. So the penalty clock is being glitchy. I'll go talk to the guy after the period. Workman wins the draw. Allen rides it forwards and out. Not out, actually. He was kept alive there by Roof. I apologize. Now it's Welch. Shoot, saved by Cole. Damaris gets it out. Workman could have a chance. Tommy Workman, he's in all alone. Shoots over the net. Now Damaris. Falcons take it back. Joel Perez head to Wiley Welch over the DT blue line. Welch turns it over. Tommy Workman's going to get it out. He's defended by Matthias Moore, though. Now Roof. D to D to Pete. Off of Welch's stick. And in, but thanks to Workman, who was going to corral it as Cambridge had no guys going towards the zone. So Workman walked it in backwards and then launched it out to McGowan, who hands it off. This is Roof. And now to his right, it's 1:02 left in the penalty. Turnover versus Workman. Could have another chance alone. Two chances in the same kill. Backhand and save by McGowan. This is Perez. Starts off in his own end over the blue line. Over the red, Workman couldn't get him. Now over the DT blue, Perez goes. Gets past Forcell. Goes down along with Damaris, and Damaris wires it but not out. Ivan Perez keeps in the shot, blocked by Forstell. Welch up to the point, Roof. 3:21 to go first period. Approximately 30 seconds to go to penalty. Fired by the point by Welch, it goes wide. Left point, Ivan Perez. 3:11 to go first period, 20 seconds on the penalty. Forstell off the glass. Perez keeps it in. He's battled by Damaris, he can't get it out. There's a hit on the boards. Lost high by Ivan Perez to the corner. Allen takes it away. 5 seconds on the penalty. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Brought up by Allen. Out of the box is Daniel. Allen, left corner, backhands, glove down by McGowan. Workman looks a little unhappy after missing two golden chances on the penalty kill to score. Got 2:44 to go first period. To the right of McGowan. Lesniak versus Toner. Lesniak wins the draw. Dura shoots! Going for the hat trick. McGowan says no thank you. Lesniak tied up on the draw against Toner, and Toner won said draw. Roof up to Foley, turns it over. Free love, shoots, save by McGowan. So Lesniak forced that turnover. To the left of McGowan, same guys. Lesniak won at that time. Duras shoots, blocked. Dug out by Lesniak. Off Cardillo. Duras couldn't settle down. Now Duras. Down low to Cardillo. Rotates up to the left side. Cardillo. Forced out of the zone, but recovered by McDougal. Turned over to Jack Toner, who couldn't quite settle it down. So McDougal takes it back now, finds Cardillo. Could be a chance here for DTs. Cambridge is changing. Cardillo. Thought they're calling penalty on Foley for a second, but it was just delayed offside. They keep falling back towards this wall. Lesniak is pressured by Toner continuously. Drop back to Freelove. Off of Toner to the corner. 1:44 to go first period. Now Duras gets it from Cardillo. Drew Duras brings it ahead, shoots wide. Taking away, this is Wiley Welch. Over the red and the blue. Welch defended nicely by Panagakis. Oh, they're calling him for a trip. Minute 20 to go, so it'll be it's 14:20 to go in the second is when Panagakis will be freed. It's cleared very quickly by Chase Allen. McGowan around the boards a little dangerously, but he does find Josh Pete, who's defended there by Underwood. Roof to Pete. Cross to Welch. Falcons in the second power play chance of the game. Down to 1:01 to go first period. Welch over the red in the DT blue. Wiley Welch defended by Workman. He drops back, finds Perez off of Welch's stick behind the net. Defended by Allen. Trying to dig it out with Ivan Perez. He does. Now at the right point, this is Roof. Now down low, Welch. Back to Roof. Middle of the line to the left side. Pete shoots wide. Now Moore turns it over to Workman, and now bring it out Underwood, 2-on-1, defended by Roof. Workman left side, and he couldn't get that one either. His third shorthanded chance of the game so far, all of which were denied or missed. Now Perez brings it in. He gets past Allen, backhander saved by Connor Cole. 16. Throw dry. 16.4 to go, first period. To the left of Cole. Lesniak wins a draw. McDougal off the boards to Duras. He gets it out and is in a foot race with Tate Show-now. Duras wins a race, cuts in close off of McGowan. 2 seconds and 1 off Freelove at the red line to end the first period with DT ahead 2-0 on Cambridge. And we will return for the second period. Welcome back to the second period. We're working on some technical difficulties. There we go. We're clear.
Oh, there it is.
Yay. The officials are just checking the ice and the surfaces. And Cambridge having an extended conference here. DT led in the shots 11-8 in the first period. By the way, I should point that out. Now we're going to get ready to go, I believe. Workman versus Welch. All the way down to Freelove. Second period underway here from the Simone Rink in Cambridge. Falcons have it now. Turned over by Roof. Workman brings in. Workman has a chance. Tommy Workman now off of the Maris' stick and a turnover. Intercepted by Matthias Moore of the Falcons. Into the DT zone now. Moore left side. Holds on to it. Waits. Stops up. Drop back to Toner. Intercept by McDougal. Out of the box, Panagakis. That's right, I forgot it was a penalty kill for a second. Underwood goes on to take Panagakis' place, as the bench is right there. Take right behind Workman. Now Colin Underwood brings it in. Underwood right side. Underwood to Damaris. Off his stick and wide. Now Damaris. Whoops. Turned over. Dan Brightman going to try and get the puck, but he couldn't reach it first, and Brightman has a chance offside. A shot not even close to Cole, and off the boards, wants to towards him. Off of him. Now ahead. Going from Freelove all the way to Damaris, and now drop back to Workman. Workman! Lost an edge now off Damaris' stick. Couldn't get the shot on net. Perez is able to force it out, but turned over to Underwood, and now Forstel. Duras picks it up. Duras. Now this is Lesniak. Cut off by Shonow. And then Joel Perez over the DT blue line. Drop back to Dan Brightman. Cut off by Lesniak. The skates of Allen and Lesniak again. And now Cardillo. Brought ahead. Lesniak finds Duras right side. Duras shoots wide. Getting Drew Duras in on 2 goals. Turned over by Allen, brought forward by Perez. But thanks to a turnover to blue, thanks to a puck from the blue line, that was laid offside against the Falcons, and they had to reset. .12:40 to go, second period. Whew. Taken away by Welch. Excuse me, sorry for yawning. Cardillo took away the long stretch pass that was cut off. But now Lesniak finds Duras. That is Duras that brings him in the zone. He's hit by Foley. Cardillo to Lesniak, and now Duras again. Duras to Cardillo! Saved by McGowan. Falcons couldn't get out, kept in the blue line by Freelove. Glove down and whistle. 12:08 to play in the second. Wilkie versus Toner to the left of McGowan. Tied up, one by Toner. Moore trying to bring it out. DT forces a turnover. Wilkie got it from Daniel. McDougal retreats out of the zone, knocks it back in. Off Feeney's stick for Wilkie. Turnover, this is Jack Toner. Carried out and then turnover. This is going to be brought ahead by McDougal. Jim McDougal, right to left corner. He's on a 6-game scoring streak. Connor Daniel couldn't keep it in. Now Nate Freelove. Out of the reach of both Feeney and McDougal. Feel the red roof gets it. Chip to Pete. Turnover. Weird backhand. Set high by Wilkie. To Jack Feeney. Forced a turnover. Gets out to Freelove at center. Nate Freelove over the red. Freelove carries it over the blue line now. Nate Freelove left side. Cuts in, shoots high. May have glanced McGowan off of Daniel's stick, and it trickles out. He whoops it back in. This is roof for the Falcons off Daniel's stick and out. Intercept by Freelove at the red line. The retreat to his own end. Now it's Tommy Workman, defended by Wiley Welch. Workman down to Forstill thanks to the pressure of Welch. Now Workman brings it in the other way. Workman cuts in, close backhand, save by McGowan. Forstill, or no, Workman, excuse me, what am I thinking? Workman floated, now Underwood to Damaris, he tapped it wide in an open net. Underwood to Damaris again, right corner. Now off Workman, turned over, it's Brightman gonna send it out. And now evading the reach of Forstill was Welch. Into the DT zone, Welch was hit by Allen. Now knocked out, Damaris couldn't clear it out. Workman starts off for DT. Workman, long stretch pass off the boards, couldn't get to Damaris. Sticked away by McGowan though. Now Ivan Perez turnover to Mikey Damaris, finds Colin Underwood. Underwood. Shot saved by McGowan. Damaris tapped it towards the net. Two Falcons there to defend, and they get it out. And they ice it with 9:37 to go in the second. To the right of McGowan, face off between Lesniak and Toner. Lesniak wanted Drew Ross, now a shot by McDougal, save, rebound, Lesniak fired, another save by McGowan. To the right of McGowan again, same guys, Lesniak and Toner. Lesniak wins the draw, towards the net, may have hit McGowan, not too sure. Lesniak, down low to Cardillo. Cardillo to the point. McDougal shoots, it's blocked by Perez. Now, shot by Cardillo, save even for Lesniak, couldn't tap it by. Falcons trying to clear it out, they can't, and now they do. But McDougal achieves it right back. McDougal dumps it in, off of the stick of Katarina, who brings it right out. Now, Joel Perez brings in the DT zone. Pressure by Lesniak. Perez sends it to the goal, where Cole gets to whistle. 8:57 to go. Second period. To the right of Cole again. Wilkie wins that faceoff. Wide around by McDougal. Now bringing it ahead is Wilkie. Wilkie to Connor Daniel. Daniel shoots, save. Rebound is gone by the Falcons. It's Edward Ulrich. Turnover, Michaud shoots wide. Falcons turn it over again. Freelove to Daniel, and now McDougal, deflected, score! Charlie Wilkie, 3-0 DT. So Wilkie from McDougal is going to be second assist there. Just trying to remember who it was. There's a hit. And now bring it ahead. This is Colin Underwood. Underwood stops up now. Workman gets it. Workman, Panagakis shot is blocked there by Welch. Now Workman trying to get it. He's defended there by Pete. Workman has it. Now Damaris shoots wide. As Pete was there to influence the shot. Now Pete finds Perez. Cut off by Underwood. Damaris to Underwood. Defended there by Roof, and they're going to bring it out. This is Brightman. Delayed offside against the Falcons. It's going to allow Forcell to get it off of Damaris' stick, no icing. As a result of that, it goes into the Falcon zone. McGowan does not go to touch it. Instead, let Katarina get the puck. Now Toner brings it out over the red and the blue. Now over the other red, no, blue, red, then blue. What did I say? The red and the blue, like what the? Sent out by Panagakis. Intercepted the blue line by Katarina. Toner sends it in ahead of the red. Panagakis gets it for DT. Ahead to Underwood. Now down, forced still to Panagakis. As the Falcons briefly had a chance, but DT recovered all the way down. Panagakis and a save on McGowan. Now Vincent Katarina for the Falcons. Wired out. Deflected, no icing. There to get it free left for DT in his own end. On the boards to Cardillo. Now Lesniak brings it further. Matt Lesniak. Now Ben Cardillo. Cuts it and ups it around. Save rebound. Duras shot. It was also stopped by McGowan. Falcons clear, but not out. McDougal shoots. Blocked by two Falcons. Dug out by Lesniak. Penalty coming here. Let's see what's on. I think it's on DT. Interference. It's going to be McDougal for interference. Falcons in the draw. Pete up D to D to Roof. Back to Pete left side. Now it's Welch. Back to Roof. Up to Welch. Shoots wide. DT gets it out. Sent out by Duras, who was held and hooked and interfered with. And Welch gets called for interference. He gets mad at the ref, takes a swing of a stick. So that will nullify Cambridge's power play. 5:46 to go, second period. Tied up. Perez gets it out. Forcell gets it for DT, D to D to Allen. Back to Forcell. He sends it in. Duras gets it in the corner. Chipped it. Cut off by Joel Perez. Turnover, right point. Forcell shoots, save by McGowan. Now Allen gets it left side. Couldn't find Duras, but Allen continues himself. Centering to Jack Toner. Whoops. And Toner sends it to the DT zone. Behind Cole off the boards. Joel Perez shoots off the pad of Cole. Then it's Forcell to Lesniak. Lesniak ahead to Drew Duras. Duras has a good of a chance, but he's defended by Roof. And then taken away by Pete. Lesniak takes it right back down low. Lesniak goes through a layer to the left side. Free love shoot. Saved by McGowan. Panagakis shoots and a save by McGowan. Now brought back in by Freelove. Shoots, blocker, save, McGowan. Now Panagakis. pulled out by Underwood. Underwood. Panagakis shoots. Glove save McGowan. And the whistle. 4:13 to go in the second. So 4 seconds left on the penalty kill. Now McDougal out of the box. Brief power play here for DT. Don't know exactly how long it is. But he has more for the Falcons. They're trying to get it out. Brightman in the skates. Turns it over. Nate Freelove. Now it's called Underwood. Tony Workman shoots. Save McGowan. Workman, 9 seconds on the kill on the power play, wins the draw. Underwood. The ref signaling the penalty. Maybe Workman out of the reach. No, he was not signaling the penalty. Couldn't quite tell. Falcons kill the penalty. Joel Perez brings the DT zone. Jack Toner at the point. The action at the penalty box door distracted me for a second. Floated high by Pete. Now forced out, Drew Duras can bring it in. Duras all the way to the Falcon zone. Now Underwood shoots, glove save, McGowan. Takes on one by Workman, taking away with the Falcons. Cut back off by Damaris. Workman has the puck now. Workman lost it. Right having Wiley Welch thanks to the turnover of Cameron Roof. Welch to the DT zone right side. Can't get past Chase out in the way he wants to. It's floated towards the net. And Cole gets a whistle. Pete trying to keep it in, and he does. Towards the net. Chipped by Welch on goal. And that second try goes behind the net. Pete couldn't keep it in. Chance for DT. Damaris right side to Underwood. Save by McGowan. Workman left corner picks it up. Trying Workman turns it over. This is Joel Perez. Now right by Dan Brightman. Coughed up to Chase Allen. 2:28 to go, second period. Allen ahead to Underwood via Allen. Underwood, chance, shoot, save. You want Damaris, bats it down, and it goes wide. Back to Underwood, in front. McGowan gets the whistle. Face off. Toner won the draw for the Falcons. Taken away by DT for the moment, but Toner takes it right back. Toner on the boards. 2:03 to go, second period. Taken away by McDougal. Unclean possession off of McDougal's stick to Wilkie. 1:46 to go. Feed to net, centered, score! Charlie Wilkie has 2. 4-0 DT assists to want to say I'll work on it after. Now brought ahead. Nate Frelov drops to Duras. Shoots, save. Duras again, 1:23 to go. Duras up to Frelov. Rifled high. Penalty coming here will be on Matt Lesniak for a high stick. DT wins the draw, and it's cut up by McDougal.
And I didn't realize it had A4 after 3 on that instead of just the number 4.
All right. Toner for the Falcons, 55 seconds ago. Turnover, McDougal going to wire it on goal. Settled aside by McGowan. Pete back to Roof where he's got a turnover. Tommy Workman cuts it alone, shoots, he scores! Tommy Workman, short-handed, unassisted, 5-0 DT! So after at least 3 great chances of something by McGowan tonight, Workman finally gets his bid to capitalize, and he does. Duras wins that face-off. McDougal off the boards. Turnover to Toner. Welch barely resets. Taken back, cleared up by DT. That is Colin Underwood. Rips it clear. Roof to Moore, 18 seconds. Once you figure out the assists either by checking the video or by checking with the scorekeeper down at the booth to figure that out. And we'll announce the assists on that 4th goal. Because I just completely zoned out and forgot. Either way, this will do it for the second period. DT is going to kill the penalty into the third again. We will return for third period action. Welcome back for the third period here at the Simone Rink in Cambridge. DT ahead 5-0 on the Cambridge Falcons. Shots on goal 36-22 in favor of DT through 2 periods. Fourth goal, that was Charlie Wilkie's second of the game. The assists are to Jack Feeney and Jack Michaud. And so far scoring, we've got Drew Duras assisted by Ben Cardillo and Chase Allen. Drew Duras assisted by Connor Daniel. Charlie Wilkie assisted by Jacob McDougall and Connor Daniel. Charlie Wilkie assisted by Jack Feeney and Jack Michaud. Time Workman unassisted, shorthanded. So DT, if they hold this lead, if they don't let it get within 2 goals, then they're going to win a 7th game by 3+ goals. This is obviously valuable for the power seeding purposes, especially because of the fact that playing all these weak opponents they've had so far, and most of their schedule has been pretty weak, relatively speaking. Not great for the power rating situation. So any little advantages they can get to increase the power rating helps. Of course, there'll be some not as bad opponents. Aren't as much. Cambridge is always a little solid. They have a bit of a down year rebuilding wise for the Falcons. They're 2-4 going into this game. The top teams in the league so far have been DT, Methuen, obviously the 2 big dogs in the league. Havel, by virtue of having a very weak schedule, has got off to a 4-2 start themselves and could potentially qualify for the playoffs again. After Havel made it in as the last team actually there in D2, the Hillies, for playoff purposes. Even though the schedule is mostly Division 3 teams, they're still in D2 for the playoffs. So they were the last team in to the Division 2 playoff sphere last year. They got destroyed by Gloucester in the opening round. I think Gloucester was the 2 seed actually, so Havel run seed 31. Regardless, doesn't really matter at the end of the day who exactly they played. No, they played. Gloucester was one of the top seeds, and Havel lost like 8-1. But regardless, DT, Methuen, and Navy Havel. Then you got Cambridge, Bedford, and Lowell battling it out for the lower 3 seeds. They all have similar records going into this game. All 3 of those teams have 2 wins. There's a shot stopped by McGowan. I believe it was Underwood took the shot, and Lesniak's out of the box. It has been for a little while. Yeah, Lowell's back in the league this year after a couple years in Section 2. They've always been Division 3 the whole time for playoff reasons. A shot on goal by Saver McGowan. Falcons poke it out, taken by Paul Looney, who's going to loop it towards the Falcon zone. Now Cardillo chips it in thanks to a chip by Duras. He didn't get in, rather. Now Duras gets it in via Lesniak and Cardillo. Duras shoots, save, rebound, chance for Cardillo! Couldn't poke it by. He's still awaiting his first varsity goal. He's had like 7 assists this year, something of that nature. More now, I think. He has like an assist or 2 in this game. Shot by Forstell, save by McGowan. So yeah, I think Cardillo has 8 assists in the season, but no goals yet. He's a freshman, so he is not. Cardillo's not gotten his first varsity goal yet. He's a freshman. Lesniak to Cardillo. Cut off by Moore, but taken right back by Cardillo. Kept alive by Looney. Taken away by Katarina. Taken right back by Duras. Duras. Cambridge guy goes down. That was, I think it was Roof. Then Roof sends it out. Moore goes right back into his own zone and retreats. Allows personnel to change. Forced back in by Lesniak. Moore still has the puck. Moore over the Roof back to Moore. No, I'm sorry. That was Roof to Katarina. My bad. Lofted out, no icing. Taken away by Forstell. Now Drew Duras sitting on 2 goals. Passes to Lesniak left side. Lesniak gets by a couple layers. Gets in close. The Falcons take it away. Allen sends it back. Whoop, nope. Allen sent it deflected into the Cambridge bench. face-off right in front of the DT bench. 11:57 to go, third period. DT up 5-0. Michaud wins the draw. May have hit Feeney, going back to Michaud. Cut off by Welch. Foley backhands it, coughs up to Allen, who sends it into the Cambridge zone. Out there to get play at McGowan. Now Roof. Drop back to Welch. D to D. Roof. And now played ahead by Brightman. Off of Foley. They're taken away in his own end is Allen for DT. Nice little edge work, spinning back behind the net. Chase Allen still at the puck. He goes down. No call. Little meek, but most of the calls have been on DT in this game. Shot by Connor Daniel is blocked. Falcons chip it out. Knocked right back in by Allen. 11:12 to go, third period. Taken away by Wiley Welch behind the Cambridge net. Welch still getting it out, trying to get out of his own zone. And he does, out of the reach of Pete. And initially out of reach of Brightman. Played ahead as a result by Panagakis of DT, who's going to carry it in to the Cambridge zone. Christos Panagakis. Coughed up. This is Cameron Roof. Roof, then Pete. Played ahead, Brightman on the puck. Trying to find Foley. Foley is hit by Workman. Workman passed it ahead to Jack Feeney. Feeney coughs it up to Roof. Now Moore. 10:30 to play. Over the shoulder of McGowan. Roof passed it up to Foley, who cleared it out. Now taken away by Chris Moran. Knocked in, no icing. Down low. I think Ramirez got a piece of that. Now it's Workman trying to dig it out with two Falcons on him, taken away by Roof. Now they're to get it more. Coughed up, DT has the puck. It's Underwood to Moran, shoot, save by McGowan. Now up to McDougal via Damaris and Workman, and a save by McGowan and the whistle. 9:54 to play, third period. To the right of McGowan, face-off coming between Workman and Toner. Workman wins a draw. Off of Damaris equipment, taken away by Perez. Taken right back by McDougal. Jacob McDougal. Right corner off a Cambridge player. Knocked down. This is Moore. Evades reach of Underwood. Now Toner. Defended by Moran for the moment. Toner's going to bring it in. Toner shoots off of Moran. Right to Joel Perez. Connor Cole with the save and the whistle. It looks like the scorekeeper is watching soccer. And the timekeeper, too. And he's doing both. Face off. This is Freelove. Nate Freelove. Stops up. Shoot, save! By McGowan. Gotta get it, Cardillo. Cardillo still has it. He's knocked down. Picked up by Foley. Kept him by Jackson, a shot sent wide. Falcons have a moment. Turned over, though. Lesniak towards the boards. It's Cardillo. Defended by two Falcons. And the puck gets out of the zone. They retrieve it. Jackson. D to D to Freelove. Yes, it is. Now off Cardillo's equipment. Furthered by Lesniak. Lesniak defended by Pete. Lesniak finds Cardillo. Cardillo. Up to the point. Left side Freelove. Now down low Lesniak to Cardillo. A shot. Saved by McGowan. It's loose. Behind the net, Duras gets it. Drew Duras to Tommy Jackson now. Shot blocked in front. Cardillo knocked behind the goal. 8:08 to go, third period. Duras to Freelove. There's a and there was something going on in front of the net. And Matt Lesniak, I think, was knocked down, and then we get We got Lesniak in the box for DT. Welch in the box for Cambridge. Pete in the box for Cambridge. Let's see what the end result of all this is. 5-on-5, I think. Or did you say 5-on-4? Is he holding 4 fingers or 5? I can't really tell. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I see 4 Falcons and 5 DT players. Power play for DT. It's their first real one of the game, as they only had a very few seconds. I don't know what the call on Lesniak is, though. But I think this is going to be... I don't remember which player was on Lesniak. Or what the call even is. Okay, Workman wins the draw. Free love right point. To the left side, Duras. Shoots. Tucked it wide. Now Underwood to Duras. To Free love. Now to Workman. Workman across to Duras. Then down low, Underwood left wing half boards. Underwood. Cleared up by the Falcons. That was Jack Toner. Free love with a hit, allowing Workman to get it. Now brought ahead Underwood. Underwood with a lot of speed. Colin Underwood. And now it is Mikey Damaris. To Drew Duras. Duras to Underwood, out of the reach of Workman. Working against the puck now. Workman to Freelove, fires, his stick broke on the shot. And fired out by 2, Perez. I couldn't tell if it was 2 or 22. Freelove starts off with a new stick. Very well timed by him. Falcons deflected out. Duras off the boards. Moore took it away. Underwood brought it ahead, and Underwood's going to go to the box. Took a hold of. So it was Underwood for a hook. So it's 4-on-4. And then once so I think Pete will be out of the box at 6:04, so 36 seconds. 4-on-4 here. McDougal lost the puck. Reitman off the boards and out. Colin Foley. I don't know why. I got really confused there for a second. Like Cambridge, I think, sent it out of their attacking zone. Getting my mind somewhere else right now. I don't really know. Either way, Foley to Perez. Turnover sent down by Daniel. McGowan handled that one. Be backing over to Joel Perez. 2 seconds and 1 now. Josh Pete is out of the box. Carried ahead, Dan Brightman. Cut off with Coley Forsell. So Underwood will be out at 4:40 to play. Right now it's at 5:51. Then over is Charlie Wilkie. Taking back though right away by Dan Brightman. Now Cameron Roof. Roof to Pete. Now to Perez. Tipped wide by Forsell for DT. Gonna get it not out thanks for keeping there by Roof. Now Moore off of Cole and behind the net. McDougal chipped by Forsell. And gone out by Connor Daniel. Now Jacob McDougal could have a chance. McDougal off the side of the net. Now, Roof pressure by Duras. Duras takes it away. He's going to waste some time. 10 seconds left in the penalty to Underwood. Duras closes it down. That's it for the Cambridge power play. And Underwood now officially exits the box. Paul Looney for DT starts out for the puck. Now Drew Duras going to try and get it out of there. He can't, kept alive by Ivan Perez. Taking right back though. 13, yeah, it's Paul Looney. Now Colin Underwood. Turnover, Joel Perez. Turn right back over to Tony Workman. Now Workman brings it ahead. Tony Workman cuts in. Shoots. Save by McGowan. Four minutes, 5 seconds to play in the third period, and Lesniak is the box because he had to wait for a whistle, and so did Wiley Welch. To the left of McGowan. Face off between Welch and Workman. Workman wins a draw off Damaris to Allen. Shoots high and wide. Falcons tip it out. Brightman could be a chance to Welch. Wiley Welch defended nicely by Chase Allen, but he has the puck. And now Brightman back to Welch real quick. Welch across to Pete, coughed up. Nice play by DT. That was Workman on the play. Couldn't see the number initially. Taken right back by the Falcons. Foley to Welch. Turnover to the skates of Underwood. Taken right back by Welch. D to Roof. Not a defenseman. What am I thinking? Cut off by Looney. Taken right back by Pete. Brought in by Foley. Shot saved by Cole. Rebound! Another save by Connor Cole on the whistle. 3:14 to play in the third. He's getting a little chippy here. Puck goes right back to Cole off the face-off. Lesniak won. Drew Duras could have a chance. Pass across. Gunnar Cardillo couldn't beat McGowan. Joel Perez finds Jack Toner for the Falcons heading the other way. Toner cut off nicely thanks to the play of Cardillo. And now Matt Lesniak brings it to the Falcon zone. Drop back, Drew Duras, a shot, glove save by McGowan, and the whistle. 2:42 to play in the third. To the left of McGowan again. Lesniak wins the draw. It goes wide. He couldn't quite tie it up the way he wanted to. Turnover again. This is Lesniak. To the net. Deflected. Score! Drew Duras hat trick. 6-0 DT. Stand by 1 second. Yeah, it's just Matt Lesniak's lone assist on that goal. 1:56 to go, third period. Moran keeps it in, loops it wide. Dug out by Wilkie. Dropped to Panagakis. Wired wide. Now Chris Moran off of the body of Jack Michaud and wide. Michaud center to Daniel. Now Wilkie trying for his own hat trick, and the net comes off. To the left of McGowan. Workman taking the draw against Toner. To the left of... What am I thinking? Toner won the draw and brings it ahead himself. Turn over to Workman. Tommy Workman. Now offside. Minute 24 to go here in the third. Brought ahead by Workman, now Damaris. Then Workman again. To Jackson, deflected maybe by Underwood, not too sure either way, off McGowan. Falcons get it for a second, then turn it right over to Freelove. Down to 1:06 to go. Damaris turns it over. Joel, that's Matthias Moore, excuse me. So now it's Joel Perez, he sends it wide. Under a minute to go. Underwood helped leave it for Freelove. Nate Freelove. Turn over, that's going to be Joel Perez. Now played for Matthias Moore. And then Damaris hits Moore. Checked out by Underwood off of the stick of Jackson to Freelove. Nate Freelove. Shot. Save by McGowan. .8 to go in this one. To the left of McGowan. Lesniak tied up, and he wanted to, but it went to center, and McDougal picks it up, whose 6-game scoring streak is probably about to end. Now Wilkie. 6-game goal scoring streak, I should say. McDougal's got an assist today, so it'll be 7-game point streak. 8 seconds to go. Lesniak in front. McDougal almost did it again. Scramble. It's floated wide. DT wins 6-0. The second shutout of the season for Connor Cole. DT comes into Simone Rink in Cambridge, which has been a tough venue for them in the past. Now won 2 years in a row. I've watched this only, it's time to stand. I even stand the whole time. Shots are 54-30 in favor of DT, so it's a 30-save shutout for Connor Cole. Thank you very much for tuning in and have a great night.